If you'd like to make some balloons for the holiday season, we've got sculptures that you can use as decorations or as giveaways. Here's some of the skills you'll need. Basic twist, lock twist, pinch twist, fold twist, three balloon push through, and you'll need to know how to cut a balloon or rip it to take care of excess balloon after you're done with your sculpture. Of course, we have a video that teaches you how to do all of these techniques in detail. Here I'm ripping the balloon in one motion, the faster way. That's definitely worthwhile learning. Here's a wreath. We'll call this version 1. Looks great on a door as a decoration. You need to have a red balloon, and we'll show you what to do. You just inflate it all the way. You make 2 loops there and ribbons. You can watch this again. Pretty self-explanatory. It's just 2 twists, essentially 2 giant fold twists. The other thing you're going to need is you're going to need to learn how to braid. If it's just like braiding hair, see, with 3 balloons, you take the outer one, it goes in the middle, outer one that goes in the middle. Let's get started on the wreath itself. 3 balloons, 3 different shades of green. Line them up at the bottom, the nozzle end, and you're going to make one big basic twist to join the 3 of them together. And as we showed you earlier, you're going to start braiding these 3 balloons. So the outer one always goes to the center. Just like braiding hair or leather, if you've ever done that. And again, you can watch that earlier part of the video that shows you close up from the twister's perspective. You end up with a braid. Now take the basic twists at the end and twist them together. By the way, we did join them at the end with one big basic twist. And if you want to get the shape you want, you can kind of smash it down and move it around, and you get that round shape you're probably after. Get that bow that we made a little earlier. Just find a basic twist that is extending out of the wreath. Twist it into the middle of the bow. A few adjustments. See, the one basic twist from the wreath is extending straight forward. Just straight forward, and it holds the bow in place, and you have a nice wreath. And it looks great on a door. You can use this as a decoration. Here's our second wreath that we'll be teaching you how to make. Almost looks just as good. You're going to have your red ribbon again. You can watch this bow technique. Just fold it in half, grasp it towards the middle, get the center, push it to the middle, base of the 2 big basic twists, and you have a bow. Now, take 2 green balloons of different shades, or you can use whatever colors you like. Pretty much inflate them almost all the way. Pretty much fully inflated balloons. Create a basic twist. And now what you're going to do is a twisting technique that's popular among balloon artists. See how I'm just twisting the balloons together. Now, the more that you inflate the balloons, the better the balloons will hold this twisting pattern. Twist it all the way to the end. Now you'll notice that the balloons didn't come out even, which is fine. So you just make a basic twist at the end to connect, cut or rip the remaining part of the balloon, tie it off. And you have a spiral figure there made of 2 balloons. Join them at the base where the basic twists are at each end. Kind of scrunch it down, move it back and forth, and you'll get a nice round shape. Now you attach your bow. Just take one of those basic twists that are extending out from the base of the wreath, place it into the middle, and just twist it around the balloons of the bow, either the full twist or the basic twists. And there you have it. A wreath, a second version that only uses 2 balloons and is probably just as attractive. There it is on a door. You can see how great it looks. A candy cane. There's a picture of it there. You'll notice it's very similar to what we did already. You're going to need a red and white balloon. Basic twist. Both balloons are almost fully inflated. Now, just begin that spiral pattern again. This probably gives you a better look at the technique here. Notice I'm holding with my right hand doing the twisting, and my left hand between the 2 hands is actually twisting the balloons together. There's a little bit of a knack to this. Take it all the way to the end of the balloon, and you'll notice they didn't come out even, which is fine. We're just going to use our technique. We're going to use a basic twist at the end, and I'm going to break off the rest to make this even. Tie it off. Now we have a twist. Take the basic twists and just kind of make that little curve there for the top of your candy cane. You're gonna have to work this a little bit, but you'll see that eventually you'll get kind of that curve for your candy cane. A little more work there. Trust me, you can get it done though. And you have a decorative candy cane. A reindeer, version 1. This is the simple version. We've taught this as an enhancement of a dog balloon. So this one's really practical for making and giving away. Inflate a balloon to about 3 inches from the end, and you're going to pretty much make a basic twist. Now you're going to make a lock twist, and now a second lock twist. It's almost like making a dog, but you've added 2 lock twists at the very beginning. And you can see how these form something that looks like antlers. Small basic twist for the neck, and 2 more lock twists for the legs, just as you would for a normal dog, balloon animal. And you see something that we're going to call a deer. And you can make these and make these quickly and hand them out. Now this is a very detailed reindeer that has a lot more twists and a lot more balloons to it. And we'll teach you everything you need to know. Start out with a brown balloon, maybe 3-4 inches from the end, and here we go. Make a small basic twist, maybe 2.5 inches. Now, make a second basic twist, and we're going to make a 3 balloon push through here. That's why we recommended that you know the twist. So now here comes our 3rd twist, which gets pushed through the other 2 basic twists. One more basic twist about the same size. Now you're going to make a pinch twist, a very small one. And now one more basic twist that matches the one before the pinch twist. Twist these together, and you can see you get kind of a dog face there, and this is actually the basis of a more sophisticated dog balloon animal. The rest of the balloon will be just a conventional dog's body. So you're going to make a small neck with a basic twist, lock twist for legs, basic twist for a body, and one more lock twist, and you have the body of your reindeer. And as you can see, it has kind of a dog look here, but we're going to turn this into a reindeer. Perhaps I'll teach that in another video. Now you're going to need part of a white balloon. You're just going to partially inflate it. And this is going to form the whites of the eyes. So we're going to wrap the nozzle end around the snout. Now you're going to make a basic twist about the same height as the one behind it with the brown balloon, and then twist it into the pinch twist. See, I did it right there. And one more basic twist about the same size as the first one that you made with the white balloon, and twist the rest of the balloon into the snout. And now you're going to have to remove the rest of the balloon. So we're just going to rip it here and tie it off. And there you have the eyes of your dog. I'm using a yellow balloon for the antlers. We're going to fold it in half. The balloon is inflated maybe 2 or 3 inches from the end. Fold it in half. And now these antlers get twisted into that little pinch twist at the top of the head. I think you can see how a dog would form here. You could use shorter balloons to create kind of a wild-eared dog, but we're going to use a longer balloon to create antlers. I think you can see it coming together, and let's make a little pinch twist here to give some form to the antlers. There we go. Maybe that's more of a fold twist, but you can use a pinch twist, whatever you like. And that suggests the antlers. Now you're going to get a red balloon. You're going to just partially inflate it, tie it off. So you have a little piece there, and cut the rest of the balloon off. The ripping technique won't work here very well. And now you just wrap the free end, uninflated end of that balloon at the tip of the 3 balloon push through, and you can see how you get a red nose. I guess for the holidays you need a deer that has a red nose. And there you have it. Now you can use a marker and add in pupils for the eyes. What we did here is we used commercially available eyes, wiggly eyes that you can buy from a craft store there. Alright, now we're going to go here and make a reindeer hat. This starts out with our basic helmet that we've taught in our hat video. So let's take our brown balloon, and just as you would do when you're making a regular helmet, I like to make a pinch twist first. Now make the loop that goes around a person's head. And the remaining part reconnects in the front with a basic twist. And you have your basic helmet hat as taught in our hats video. Now we're going to turn it into a reindeer. Get a yellow balloon for antlers. Inflate it almost all the way. And we're just going to fold it in half and make 2 basic twists. Big long basic twists. Now with a couple of pinch twists here, we're going to suggest the antlers of a deer. And I think anybody would love to wear a hat like this. It makes them look like they have antlers, but we're going to take it one step further. Another small segment of white balloon that has been inflated. So it's very small there, and you just make 2 basic twists. And we're going to form eyes at the top of the hat. Now, a key point here is you could make the eyes a little lower on that front part there if you like, the eyes lower. I just happen to put it up where the antlers are. But again, if you like, you can lower it. And you'll see why I mentioned this, because we're going to add a nose. So you can see the entire thing. Now see, at this point, the basic twist in the front can act as a nose. Well, we're just going to, for clarity, I'm just going to push the, first of all, I'm going to tie on this small red segment to make a nose. And just for purposes here to make it quick, I would have cut off that small basic twist there. Originally from the helmet balloon. But as you can see, we have eyes, we have a red nose, and you pop this on somebody's head and they become a festive holiday reindeer type. And there it is. We've added craft eyes, wiggly eyes that you can buy in bulk from a craft store, or you can just draw it in with a marker. Anyway, hope you found this video useful. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. We have lots more videos, instructional videos in the works. See you next time.